E5 is a common response that establishes a presence in the center, controls d4, and opens up the queen and dark-squared bishop. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e5 pawn, and prepares to castle. The Italian game starts with bishop c4, which attacks the f7 pawn and prepares to castle quickly. Bishop c5 attacks the f2 pawn and helps control the important d4 square. A solid choice. Black develops the knight and attacks the center. This, this creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. One of the best moves. A very strong play. This is the only good move. This protects the attacked pawn. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Both kings are castled and ready for the middle game. That's fine. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. Very precise. A solid choice. This creates luft for the king, providing it an escape square. Applying pressure to black's pawn chain. One of the best moves. A very strong play. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Black's recapture simultaneously activates another piece. This creates space for the king to move in case it is attacked. This activates a piece and simultaneously wins time by attacking a queen. This threatens to tactically win a bishop. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This wins a knight. This defends the attacked pawn. Right on target. This is a fair move. This is the strongest option. Very precise. This wins a tempo by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This moves the queen to safety. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This overlooks a better way to defend a pawn that was under attack. This permits the opponent to kick a queen. This overlooks an opportunity to kick a queen. The pawn is now adequately defended. This kicks a queen. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This attacks a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This is the only move that works. This wins a tempo by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This moves the queen to safety. This overlooks an opportunity to double rooks on a single file. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Takes back. This defends the attacked pawn. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. The knight finds a new active square. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This allows the knight to control more squares. This blocks the attack on a pawn that could have been captured. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. This threatens to eventually win material. This misses an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. This permits the opponent to set up a blockade. This overlooks an opportunity to set up a blockade. This is the only good move. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. A solid choice. The knight finds a new active square. One of the best moves. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. Takes back. Right on target. This is the strongest option. This wins a tempo by threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. This moves the knight to safety. Very precise. This moves the rook to safety. This misses an opportunity to add a defender to a vulnerable pawn. This missed an opportunity to punish a mistake. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. This protects the attacked pawn. This permits the opponent to create a passed pawn. This makes a passed pawn. This steps away from the checking rook. This threatens to win material through a tactic. This wins. This is the only move that works. This evades the check from the rook. This is the way to win a knight. This threatens to eventually win material. This is the way to win a knight. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. That was a free knight. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. This attacks a rook, winning a tempo when it moves away. Now black can't stop white from winning a pawn if they make the right moves. Right on target. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. That pawn was free for the taking. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This threatens to eventually win material. This misses a much better move. This moves the knight to safety. This move puts the rook on a safer square. This steps away from the checking rook. This is the strongest option. This evades the check from the rook. This misses an opportunity to connect rooks. This took advantage of a bad move, and black is no longer in a losing position. This threatens to eventually win a rook. This threatens to eventually win material. This prevents the opponent from being able to eventually win material. This steps away from the checking rook. This will lead to a draw by repetition, where the same position repeats 3 times. This is the only good move. This evades the check from the rook. This will lead to a draw by repetition, where the same position repeats 3 times. This steps away from the checking rook. This will lead to a draw by repetition, where the same position repeats 3 times. This is the only move that works. This evades the check from the rook. This will lead to a draw by repetition, where the same position repeats 3 times.